Hello everybody, you are welcome to this channel. I am Atanu Betal, and in this video lecture we discuss about fission of covalent bond. Fission of covalent bond or bond cleavage of covalent bond. This is the topic that we want to discuss in this video. So let's start our discussion. For example, let's start our discussion with an example that suppose Rx is bonded together by a covalent bond. This is a covalent bond. Rx is bonded together by a covalent bond, and now this bond can this bond can break in three ways. This is a covalent bond, and this covalent bond between the two atoms, R atom and X atom, can break in two ways. Either one way is homolytic fission. In homolytic fission, what do we see? In homolytic fission, we see that this covalent bond between two atoms will break, and two atoms are separated by equal electron, means 1 electron, because we know that one bond means 2 electron. 2 electron is shared by both the atom, one coming from each atom. So when they are separated as dot, R dot and X dot, this one is called homolytic fission, homolytic bond cleavage or homolytic fission. Here the atoms are separated, or atoms that were bonded together with covalent bond is separated by symmetrical distribution of electron. Here symmetrical distribution of electron taking place, and in this process free radical is developed. Free radical is developed in this process. So this is type 1 of bond fission. It is homolytic bond fission where free radical is generated. And for example, Cl in presence of H nu or UV light, it is broken as Cl dot to Cl dot, means this bond is broken as Cl and Cl dot. So in this way free radical is developed. So other examples of free radicals like CH3 dot, Br dot, these are other examples of free radicals where homolytic fission is the process of breaking covalent bonds. And homolytic fission, in homolytic fission, you know, symmetrical distribution is taking place. During the breaking of bond, symmetrically this one get 1 electron, this one get 1 electron. So bond breaking is symmetrically taking place in the homolytic fission. Symmetrical breaking occur, and this reaction is faster. If we want to make this reaction faster, then we have to add some free radical initiator. Some free radical initiator can faster this bond breaking by homolytic process. And non-polar medium, if we if we apply this process in means homolytic fission process in non-polar medium, that time we can find a better reaction is taking place, means better bond breaking is taking place in non-polar medium. Okay, so this is about homolytic fission, and by this homolytic fission CH3 dot CH3 CH3 CH dot, this type of free radicals are formed, 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree free radicals. Now we discuss about type 2 Rx. Here, if the R has higher electronegativity, if the R has higher electronegativity, then the bonding electron pair is totally shifted towards R and it is heterolytic fission of bond. Here R is acquiring 2 electrons, one bond means 2 electron. This 2 electron is totally acquired by R and X is becoming plus by losing its 1 electron. So, and this one where negative charge is on atom, suppose it is CH3 minus, it is called carb anion. Carb anion is formed in this mechanism. If bond is broken in this mechanism, means heterolytic fission, that time carb anion is getting to form. So this one is an example of heterolytic bond fission. Next we see about another heterolytic bond fission possibility, as for example this bond breaking. Here for this bond breaking, X has higher electronegativity than R, X has higher electronegativity than R, then this time what will happen, the electron pair will be shifted to X and X will become negatively charged and R is now positively charged. Example CH3 plus, it is called carbocation, because here carbon is bearing positive charge and in this same mechanism Br plus may be generated. Okay, so this one is the process of formation of CH3 plus, CH3, CH2 plus, etc. This type of carbocation is formed by this homolytic fission of covalent bond. So bond fission, covalent bond fissions are taking place generally by two processes. One is by homolytic cleavage, another is by heterolytic cleavage of covalent bond. In homolytic cleavage of covalent bond, equal distribution of electron taking place during the cleavage, means symmetrical bond breaking is occurred. But in heterolytic cleavage, unsymmetrical bond breaking is occurred. Here one atom is receiving or acquiring the total number of electrons that are present in bond, and another atom does not have any electron. Okay, so this is called heterolytic bond fission. So two types of bond fissions are seen in organic chemistry or for covalent bond fission. two types of bond fissions are shown, and this type of bond fission, heterolytic bond fission, is favored by electronegativity difference, if the two atoms have electronegativity difference, then this heterolytic fission is favored, and it is favored in polar medium. Polar medium favored this heterolytic bond fission. Okay, so heterolytic bond fission is a type of bond fission where unsymmetrical distribution of electron after splitting up the covalent bond, and here electronegativity difference and polar medium will cause a favorable heterolytic bond fission. So that is the discussions right in this topic, that what do you mean by homolytic and heterolytic bond fission, and in which way a covalent bond can break. These points are discussed right in this video. So thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to watch the other videos that I already uploaded in this channel. And if you find this video is useful, then give a like to this video, and if you find that all the other videos in the channel are all useful to you, then you can subscribe this channel to get the new video first, or to get the new video notification. Also hit the bell button. Okay.